remember the trucks that were parked here?
Yes. I don't think they used them.
They didn't use them, right? Because somebody, what is OCME? The other
Office of Chief Medical Examiner.
Right. I spoke to the guy and he said they never used them.
Yeah, we didn't.
But the news said they were filled with bodies.
They weren't here. The ones that you got in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, Queens.
They moved them to Brooklyn to 39th Street.
No, that was different. This was backup for Bellevue. That was something else.
All right, but they never used these. But the news said they were filled.
I know, but they never used them.
About 750 bodies are inside these refrigerated trailers on Brooklyn's 39th Street Pier.
Now that they've passed, are sitting like pieces of furniture in a storage facility, unclaimed luggage.
The temporary morgues were set up more than a year ago at the height of the COVID pandemic. Wednesday, the Office of the Medical Examiner revealed at a city council hearing that many of the bodies have been there for months. The medical examiner legally has to wait 1 week before burying an unclaimed body, but it's been standard practice to wait longer and give relatives more time.
I think the freezer trucks just make it more visible, but the medical examiner had been holding bodies for months and months before the pandemic.
The medical examiner's office says it will continue to reduce the size of its long-term mortuary operation and will begin notifying families that they're making the transfer to Hart Island. We're live outside the medical examiner's office in Kips Bay. Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
This is the morgue, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys seeing a rise in COVID-19 cases?
A little bit, but those aren't things that are called into our office.
Okay.
So.
I see it's pretty quiet. I don't want to say dead, but
Oh, not really.
it's pretty quiet here.
No, we're never quiet. So.
I just don't believe everything I see on TV, and you know they say.
I know. I mean, I'm sure the numbers are going up some, but like I said, it's still a natural death, so it's nothing our office gets involved in.
Okay. Stay safe.
Thank you. You too.
They never use them. You see, so who do you trust, man?
You have a medical doctor?
Me?
You have a medical doctor now?
No, I haven't been to a doctor since 2002.
See some doctor.
I'm afraid of, I mean, all due respect, but I'm afraid of doctors, man. If I'm not like really badly sick, I don't want to go there. Hospitals give me the
I wouldn't
trip.
take my chances. I mean, some things like, you're okay. I wouldn't take my chances.
But then why did they put the trucks there and say that they were filled with bodies?
Because if things weren't controlled, they weren't filled for, they were like hospitals. I don't think it was like a truck for filling up bodies. It was more like a small, like a field hospital. That's how they set it up as, and they wouldn't need it. They didn't need it because things got better. It wasn't like a truck where you would put bodies. It was like a makeshift hospital with some facilities.
And do you know when they moved the trucks out? About 2 weeks later.
I'm here every day, so yes. I know.
6 of them came back. Do you know why?
I don't think it matters to me.
No, but do you know why? They were shooting a movie or a TV show called New Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And they brought the same 6 trucks back. And they used rubber bodies, you know, for the TV show.
I don't watch this.
Yeah, I spoke to people for it. I didn't even know about the show, New Amsterdam. But it's like, who do you trust? 1 minute it's for COVID-19 bodies.
Don't wander on the streets looking for information. I would go to a doctor and sit and have a discussion for half an hour.
I think the truth is on the street, man.
So it depends on who you get, right? You speak with one person, you get one answer. You get to speak with another person. Then you're like, what's the truth, right? And you wouldn't, if you get sick, you wouldn't ask someone on the street what to do. You would go to the doctor. So I think that's how we've done things for eternity. I don't think we should change that. All of a sudden, just because there's COVID doesn't mean something else is happening in our life. It's the same thing. If I was sick last year, I would have gone to the doctor. If I was sick 2 years ago, I would have gone to the doctor. Same thing now. It shouldn't be any different. When I was a kid and I needed vaccines, my parents took me to the doctor's office. They didn't ask anyone on the street.
But you see those vaccines from back then were like written forms. This is mRNA.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
what?
a different technology.
So what? I mean, there's so much that happens in medicine. There's not a lot of evidence for those things, but they happen. We do everything with the best intention. Just because something is new doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Just because iPhone 13 was launched last month doesn't mean it's a bad thing. We didn't
What
have
was the launch?
iPhone 13, the latest
okay.
version. Before 2007, there was no iPhone, right? Everybody loves iPhone now. In 2007, everybody said, hey, this is a new thing, we wouldn't use it. But everybody started using it. Now we have iPhone.
Thanks for chatting, man.